night time now for this Snoqualmie Casino Sportsbook opening face-off. Chandler Stevenson in there against Wyatt Johnson. Underway here from CPA. Kraken win the face-off, and Seattle will start it back up the ice. Here's Cale Fleury, rolls it onto the goal, turned away. Here's Kakko. Kakko watched here by Dodona. He'll carry behind the net on his backhand, tossing it off to Schwartz. Schwartz behind the net, centers a pass in front, scores! 62 seconds in, Kakko puts the Kraken up 1-0 here on Dallas.
Start for the Kraken as you see the interchange. Kakko skates to the open ice. Jaden Schwartz had just jumped onto the ice. And where does Kakko go? He goes right to the slot area. A complete breakdown in coverage for the Dallas Stars. And it's a 1-0 lead for the home team. Had himself an empty net.
Here's Kakko again trying to center a pass, but Schwartz was going too far behind the goal. Now Dallas, a 2-on-1, they break out. Here's Harley down the wing in front. Jason Robertson on, and Grubauer's blockers it aside. Here's the Kyle Granlund behind the goal. Duchesne wrestling it away. Marchment back to the point. Here's Dumba, shot blocked in the high slot by McCann. Gotten back in a shot. They score. Mason Marchment, a bomb from that far circle. And in no time, Dallas ties it back up at a goal apiece.
Maybe Duchesne with the redirect in front of the net. McCann went down and became a mad scramble. As you mentioned, there's the shot blocked by Jared McCann, and now they're down a man. And then Marchment fires this puck, and yeah, it goes right off the shaft of the stick of Matt Duchesne right out in front of Philip Grubauer.
A tough break right there as it goes right off the shaft. And tough one, too. Seattle did have full control.
Eyssimont in against Lindell. Cody Ceci pops it off the boards. Dallas able to wrestle it away. Stars collecting it. That's a Lindell. Headman pass up ice. Trying to find Wyatt Johnson. He does, and he scores. Wyatt Johnston got through the D, able to get the puck on the other side. Back to back for Dallas.
Well, Johnson continues with the hot streak. He's able to dance around and just able to get that puck at the last second away from Vince Dunn in a nice stick battle, but through the middle of the ice, a bouncing puck. See Vince Dunn trying to wrap up the stick, and as soon as he gets it back down, perfectly placed shot above the pad, below the blocker. And Johnson able to score.
Schwartz keeping it on the left side as they'll send it off to the corner. Kakko taking off the puck by Hint. Seattle gets it back, but here settles, shoots, and that is into the belly. Now, when you think about it, these teams have been in a playoff spot for going on 6 to 8 weeks. There's a breakaway here for Marchment. He'll walk in, down the slot, shoots, kick save by Philip Grubauer as Jamie Alexiak there to pick up the loose puck.
Here's Burakovsky. He has to recognize that Brandon Montour's in here. He's got to pull back. He's got to know he sees a D in front of him. Somebody's got to fill in. And now he comes over to try to play the puck. If he just holds the middle of the ice, that breakaway doesn't happen. I mean, Montour is standing, what, JT, 8 feet from him?
Turned down by Grubauer. Now Montour out of the box. He'll pick up the puck 2-on-1. He's got Tolman, and Montour fires. And that's turned aside by Casey DeSmith to pull this game back even. Made one man miss. And DeSmith off the shoulder. New career high, 41 points for him this season. Already had set a career high in assists this season as well. And just needs 4 more goals to tie a career high in goals. So,
just landed in my lap, you know what I mean, JT?
I'd take the baseball.
Oh, what a save that was.
Save there. There's a knuckle puck from Larson.
Quick little shot. Here you see the hand-eye coordination. Oh, what a play there. Unfortunately, it just kind of slowed up enough, and DeSmith was able to find it. That's outstanding work. Wrong with that. You want to catch a foul ball, not in your hand. Go, 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 go.
Turn it over now. Seattle gets it out. McCann on 2-on-1. McCann now for Tolman. Shoots that one over the shoulder, deflected, and out of play by DeSmith.
Side, the stick side of Casey DeSmith. It ends up hitting him in the right shoulder. Not once, but twice. What a pass here by Canner.
Good teams forcing it off the wall. Marchment catching it over the line. He'll walk up the left side, going into the cage, shot on. Grubauer makes the save, and Alexiak will take out Marchment against the end boards.
Next opportunity to bury one for their goaltender.
I said it earlier in the game, this reminds me of that first night out in Dallas. Kraken lost that game 2-0 back on October 13th, and trying to diversify my palate as I get older in life. Here's Dodonov, he'll turn and shoot. Grubauer turns it away. Now Oscar back in front, stretching out. Was Grubauer to stop that with the right leg. This is sent up the wall. Jordan Eberle into the offensive zone. Stevenson just drags the leg. Eberle in front toward the cage. Oh! Tolman in there. Stevenson couldn't jam it home either. And now the Kraken will ladle this up the ice. Mikey Eyssimont finds a step. He'll carry behind the goal. Wraparound try. And DeSmith gets the left leg there. The hustle behind the net. Getting there just in the nick of time was Casey DeSmith. 2-1. Kraken still in the hole. Left side for Wyatt Johnston. Johnston down low. Robertson trying to stuff it in, and Grubauer on his belly. Forces it away. Now it's gotten back here. Rope Hintz shot. And that's deflected out of play.
What a stop. And watch Philip Grubauer come out on top of the blue paint. There's Rope Hintz.
Oh, Shane Wright along with Lindell. Marchment to Harley against the goal line. Shane Wright. Essa Lindell takes over. Puck deflected up in the air. Mikhail Granlund down the ice to the empty net. They score. Kraken not able to get much set up with the extra attacker.
Well, for a second there, it looked like Granlund was going to make a pass back to the outside, closer to their bench. Changes at the last second and sends that one right down the middle.
And Dallas sits on it. Here's Rope Hintz, drops it behind him, and there's the horn. And the Dallas Stars complete the season sweep of Seattle.